Today, state lawmakers met briefly to consider a repeal of House Bill 2, but have not taken any action yet. The governor called lawmakers back for another special session after Charlotte repealed its non-discrimination ordinance. CBS North Carolina's political reporter Bo Minnick joins us now live outside the General Assembly with the very latest. And Bo, it is certainly very fluid right now.
Very fluid is the perfect way to describe it, Russ. There's plenty of activity down here right now at the General Assembly. Much of the activity involving lawmakers and their meetings is happening right now behind closed doors. The big question here really is, do lawmakers have enough votes here today to repeal House Bill 2? Today, Republican lawmakers voiced objections to this special session. Several of the Republicans did. Being held in the first place. A number of Republican lawmakers expressed concern after learning that Charlotte's repeal of its non-discrimination ordinance was not a full repeal, although Charlotte City Council has met this morning, and now it is a full repeal. So, at this point, the ball is in the General Assembly's court.
If it was a legitimate mistake that Charlotte made, that's one thing. If it was something else, that really hurts my ability to be able to stand up and tell members that we need a reset. We've said all along that we think a reset is the right way to go.
We want jobs to come to North Carolina. We want our economy to stay on track, and we want everyone to feel welcomed in North Carolina. And House Bill 2 has been devastating. It's hurt us statewide. It's hurt us on the national stage.
Republican lawmakers have been meeting in caucus. I can tell you that there are advocates from both sides of this issue that are here at the General Assembly. There also is a very large amount of national and state media that is here covering today's special session. In my opinion, this is the most that I've seen in my time covering the General Assembly. We'll, of course, continue to stay on top of this today. We are also live streaming the House while it is in session. That will be on our website, WNCN.com. We'll also have reports beginning tonight at 5 o'clock. Live in Raleigh, Bo Minnick, CBS, North Carolina.
Bo, thank you. Meanwhile, in the rotunda, just outside of the General Assembly floor, protesters are keeping a close eye on lawmakers. And that's where we find our David Hurst, who continues the story. David?
Yes, Evan, both supporters and opponents of the bill are here in the rotunda between the galleries of both the House and Senate. They're kind of a wait-and-see mode right now as both parties are in recess at the moment. They've been here all morning, though, some of them going inside the gallery to watch the discussions, other of them standing outside, holding up signs showing lawmakers how they feel about this issue. Now, we're told that there's not expected to be any sort of disruptions or wide-scale protests as long as House Bill 2 is passed by the end of the day, but we're still, like I said, in kind of a wait-and-see mode on that. We did spoke to people on both sides of this issue. Here's what they had to say about what they expect to see done by the end of the day.
I know that we've seen some antics come from this General Assembly. I don't think that with us here, with Governor McCrory committed to getting House Bill 2 off the books, with Governor Cooper's leadership to make it happen, that we can afford to leave here today without repealing House Bill 2.
Because the way it's going right now and the way they're trying to overturn this, I won't have any privacy. And I, as a lady, do not want to be using a restroom or a shower room or a locker room with a man.
And we'll continue to remain up here focusing on the reaction as Bo will be down on the floor focusing on the discussions and what ultimately happens with House Bill 2. Reporting live in Raleigh, David Hurst, CBS, North Carolina.